Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Blitz Quick Tutorials. We're out on a walk right now. I'm gonna have to put the camera down in a second, teach you guys a liquid figure eight. And if you missed my video last week, I did a very special unboxing, so I'm gonna put the link in my bio so you guys can check that out. And anyways, let's get into the video. Hey guys, so welcome back. I very creatively have the camera wedged in between two branches on a tree right now. So this is kind of a cool view. But anyways, let's do the liquid figure eight. So here's the move that we're gonna be learning today. All right, so I did a video on this a long time ago. It's very outdated. So basically what I'm doing is a updated version of it. The whole purpose of these tutorials is to basically condense them down into short videos so you guys can learn things quickly. If you rewatch them, then that'll help a lot. I would say be comfortable having flexible hands and fingers for this move. The more flexible you are, the easier it's gonna be. Even though a liquid is all about creating this light kind of floating motion, it has to still be very controlled, okay? So anyways, here's how you're gonna start. I want everything that you guys are gonna imagine when you're creating the figure eight for basically your wrist to be pinned right here. And what's gonna be happening is your wrists are gonna be dropping down. And when they drop down, they're gonna pivot and the hands are gonna switch sides on top of each other. And see how my wrists are kind of switching as I'm going up and down? So that's gonna be the foundation of the move. What's happening is my hands are basically crossing in front of each other. Okay, so once you can kind of create that motion, okay, and comfortably do that is when your hands are gonna then basically move to be a little bit more liquid-like. So once you get this down, you wanna then curl your fingers in, okay? And you wanna imagine now that your fingers are attached right by the fingernails, okay? So as you're dropping down, what's happening is this hand is twisting and it's starting to follow the other hand. But you see how my hands are still creating that same eight as I drop down and back up? You can see the shape right here that I'm creating, right? It's the same thing, but we're now just starting to twist it a little bit. So imagine that once you get this, you're twisting it on an angle and you're bringing your hands also back towards your body. So your fingers are bending, right? Towards your body, and then as you come down, they're almost going back out towards your body. Okay, so once you get that figure eight motion down and you're moving back and forth, is then when you can start to move the whole thing around. So I can go left to right, I can keep it in front, I can almost do it as if it's on a flat plane, okay, and I can bring it back towards my body. Practice that a ton. And once you get comfortable with that, let your fingers bend a little bit more and really start to move the whole thing around. And what you'll notice is that once you gain more control of your hands and fingers and everything, it's gonna be a lot easier to move the entire thing. So now, you know, once you have this down too, you can always also pick a hand that is gonna be leading, okay? When you have a hand that's leading, the other hand is really gonna follow it. And this is where you can get into more liquid concepts. When one hand is creating a liquid, the other hand can follow. Right, it's the same thing when we do the figure eight. If I'm picking, my left hand always leads. I don't know if you guys notice this in a lot of my shows. I'm not left-handed, but for some reason my left hand always leads a lot of the moves. So if I'm doing my figure eight like this, right, and I want to get out of my figure eight, I can pull my left hand out of it because it's leading and my right hand is going to follow. And now maybe I can go into other liquid concepts. All right, guys, so there you have it. That was a very condensed version of the figure eight. Again, if you're like, oh, let's wait till the plane passes. So there you guys have it. There's a liquid figure eight. Make sure you guys re-watch these videos, okay? I know it's taught very quickly, but if you re-watch it over and over and watch what my hands are doing, I promise you'll get it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will keep expanding on liquid concepts. There's so much you can really talk about, but get the figure eight down first, and then I'll teach you guys something a little bit more advanced. So on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you haven't yet, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I take suggestions, believe it or not. A lot of you guys leave comments, and I don't know, I might just pick yours. So have a great rest of your day.